Hi YouTube, it's Bernie. Welcome to my channel, Bernie Tree 66. I got a new lavalier, so I'm out here on location, being with the people. It's really nice outside. A little chilly for a Texan, but it's nice out. So I had a subscriber ask me, how do I get a woman that's intelligent like you? It's very sweet. I'm flattered. I don't feel like I'm God's gift, but if I were a man, here are a few of the things that I would look for in a woman before I decided to wife her up. So, does she have her own mind? Is she a person that needs her friends to approve of everything? Can she pick an outfit on her own? Can she pick what movie to go to on her own? Is she a big movie person? It's another red flag. If she doesn't have her own mind, you will always be susceptible to whatever her friends think. If her friends suddenly get single, they may want her to be single. So they might sabotage the relationship. And if she doesn't have her own mind, she won't be able to figure that out. I wouldn't wife that. So number one, does she have her own mind? A lot of women don't. Sorry. They don't. Number two, is she disrespectful to you at all? Would she ever tell you to shut up? Would she ever hit you? Would she ever get mouthy with you in front of other people? Hold on. God. So, as I was saying, is she disrespectful to you? Does she mouth off? Is she likely to be rude and snippy to you? It's better to find a woman where that wouldn't even cross her mind. Because when times are tough, when you've got somebody treating you like that, it's not good. She'll teach the kids to be disrespectful to you. She'll have your in-laws being disrespectful to you. She'll talk shit about you behind your back. Just find a woman where that's just not on her radar. And that's going to be difficult. Might need to look outside of the United States. Sorry. Okay, number three, does your opinion matter to her? I had a friend who, her boyfriend, she only had one. Maybe she had two, and the whole time I knew her. And he's like, oh, your hair looks so good. You're growing it out. I really like that. What does she do? Shaved her head. That's right. Shaved her head. Then, when he broke up with her, she was crying. He didn't break up with her just for that, but he found someone that was more compatible. He ended up wifing that one. She was feminine. She kept her hair long. When a woman doesn't care about your opinion, she doesn't really care about you. She's not afraid of losing you. You're just like a little buddy to her. She's not trying to please you. And that is a dangerous person to marry. What if it comes to schools or, the really important things? Should we save? Should we buy? Your opinion needs to really matter to her. You really need to be almost a top priority for her. I would say, yeah, top priority for her. I would say that. Not that she doesn't need to have her own stuff going on, because she does. She needs to have hobbies and interests. But you need to be number one to her. She needs to really care about what you think. She needs to try to please you. Yeah, I said it. So, number four, does she ever call you controlling? If you say, look, I don't want you to go out till 4 in the morning every weekend while I stay home with the kids. Does she call you controlling for that? Because there are women out here who are doing that. They're living that life, and there are men who put up with that for some reason. Probably because she baby trapped them. But yeah, if she calls you controlling and you know that you are not controlling, it's a red flag. If she wants to go out with half her butt cheeks out and you're like, whoa, what are you doing? Why are you wearing that? You're controlling me. I should be able to wear what I want. I want to go meet your parents with my nipples sticking out. What's the problem? Well, you're being controlling. Okay. I would just dump her right then and there. First instance, low tolerance, zero tolerance. Get rid of her. Do not wife this type of woman. Okay. And number 5, does she feel responsible for the house? Does she feel responsible for the meals, for feeding you, for feeding the children, should you have some? If not, run. Run far, run fast. You'll be out there busting your ass, and then you'll have to come home and mop and sweep and cook because she's too good to do it. Because she doesn't understand that that's her domain, and she doesn't feel in charge of it, doesn't feel proud of it, takes no pride in a clean house or a fresh baked cobbler. She just doesn't feel that. She's more masculine. I'd be wary of that. I wouldn't wife that. This is a conversation you really need to have up front. Hey, I'm thinking about taking things to the next level with you. How do you feel about doing housework? All of it. Yeah, I said it. It's a nice couple walking by. Okay, so number 6. This one's very important. Is she nurturing? You're going to have to test this out. Drop a puppy in her lap. Babysit. Find out if she has a nurturing bone in her body, because if she doesn't, it's going to be nothing but problems. Because she could potentially run off on the kids. If she doesn't have that in her, it's bad news. She won't be able to nurture you if you get sick. She'll have no compassion if you're not feeling well emotionally. She doesn't have anything in her that wants to help. If your parents get old, she's going to be like, fuck them, put them in a nursing home. So a nurturing woman is a precious, precious thing. And you need to figure out whether or not she has that in her. Get a baby squirrel or something. Will she bottle feed that thing? Will she, find some way to figure out if she's nurturing. It's very important. Number 7, is she logical? You can get nowhere with anyone if they're not logical. I've dated some illogical men, and it's so frustrating. Logic and reason needs to be the foundation of communication with you two. If she can't be logical, you can't be there with her. It's as simple as that. You're trying to just have a conversation, and she goes off into the fucking nebula about some shit that doesn't matter and is completely unrelated. No, you want to come back down to earth and have a logical, reasonable conversation. And if she can't do it, you cannot communicate with her, and you can't have a good relationship. So, do not wife a woman that's illogical. Number 8, does she take responsibility? In the world of Reddit, I listen to a lot of Reddit stories. There's so many women who blame shift. This is just a character flaw in general in people. And I've dated a lot of men who can't take responsibility, so I'm not completely bashing on women, but most of this channel is largely male. A lot of my subscribers are male. I don't know why. But if she doesn't take responsibility, you got big problems. If she has ever said the sentence, I've done nothing wrong, I don't think I've ever even said that sentence. I don't know. I've just never had an occasion to say that. But a lot of nut job women will say that shit. I've done nothing wrong here, when they've done everything wrong. Crazy town. If she can't take responsibility, get out of there. So, and the last one, does she watch TV? I kind of mentioned this in point 1 about having her own mind. But being a TV watcher means that eventually she's going to get hostile with you. She's going to be disrespectful to you. She's going to eventually call you controlling. She doesn't care about your opinion, because that's what TV will program her to say. It's not just entertainment, it's programming. So if she watches a lot of TV and movies, she's going to start repeating that, because that's just TV for you. And you'll be fighting an uphill battle constantly, trying to refute those things, because to her, that'll be the way things are. I've got a stupid, dopey husband that I have to always correct, and that's just how it is. It's how all men are, and I'm a bitch to him, because that's how women are, and that's how things are supposed to be, because that's what TV taught her. If we were watching TV from the 50s, she'd be in there baking bread, putting breakfast and dinner, lunch together. But because of where we are in society, if she were to watch a lot of TV, she will end up being the worst possible partner. So those are just a few of the tips that I would take on board if you are looking to be with a woman forever and ever and ever. Don't take any kind of shit. Seriously, the moment she crosses that line, get out of there, because it's going to get worse. The little things mean everything. Little things mean a lot. And don't put up with shit. The minute she tells you to shut up, the minute she smacks you on the arm playfully, correct it and see, okay, she gave me a little shit test. All right, I'm not gonna pass this shit test. You're gonna have to treat me differently. Don't give her the impression that you're the type of man that'll put up with things. And that's my 2 cents. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you to my donators. Thank you to everybody who subscribes to me. Be sure to like this video. I sure appreciate it. And I'll see you next time.